The film starts with Michael King, a documentary filmmaker. He has no faith in God, the devil, or anything else. Michael's wife believes in God and other such things. Michael's wife visits a paranormal expert for many years. Let me tell you one thing: Michael wants to visit Europe with his wife. Michael's wife was dead in an accident. After his wife's death, Michael goes to that paranormal expert. He tells her she has to agree to do this drama. You don't have any connection to anything spiritual or paranormal. This thing of Michael hurts her and she asks him to leave. Michael was trying to control himself after his wife's death. Michael's sister comes and lives with him, so she will take care of Michael's daughter. Michael decides to make a documentary to prove that there is no existence of paranormal things. All of this, he believes, is the result of his fear of humans. People can benefit from it and make money in the market. Michael wishes to perform rituals on himself, so he posed as a subject. He gives an ad on the internet where everyone was telling their methods. To prove that paranormal things exist in this world, Michael has a cameraman who shoots him all the time. Michael was feeling that he will prove there isn't anything like this. If anything wrong will happen, he will be the first human in the world who will have proof that supernatural things exist. There were many responses to Michael's ad. First, Michael arrives to meet with a paranormal expert. The expert tells: "My father tortured me and I asked for help from a demon. It was a demon of hell. After it, my father died." Michael brings some things related to the ritual to call the demon. Then he blows the black candles and tries to call the demon. After it, Michael goes to a paranormal investigator couple. They tied Michael after laying him down on a cross and his eyes were closed. Then, they cast some spells. Besides this, nothing happens. Later Michael discovers the couple was fake. Michael doesn't lose hope and meets a funeral director. He claims that he can do the black magic. The funeral director takes out DMT from a frog's body. Actually, DMT is a chemical material and it forms in the human body after death. It is used to perform rituals. Then the director takes Michael to the graveyard. He was about to insert a soul into Michael. The police arrive and they flee from that point. Michael moves inside a building. The funeral director moves behind him while searching for him. The director observes that Michael is standing on a wall. Michael's eyes were turned black when he turns. It was obvious that something was wrong with Michael. It means a demon has possessed Michael. Michael was saying, "I don't want to die," as he threw that director down. Later everything becomes normal when at night, Michael was recording. He tells: "I am feeling a severe headache. A voice in my head is repeating itself." Here, Michael thinks maybe it happened because of drugs. Here we notice the change in behavior of Michael. He shouts with a terrible voice. Meanwhile, his eyes turned black. It was clear that the demon is possessing him gradually. Michael visits a psychologist to get to know about the echoing voice in his mind. What is its reason? The psychologist gives therapy to Michael. But suddenly, the therapy stops. Because the light has gone. Michael was still feeling those echoing voices in his mind. As he starts telling about those voices, he shouts loudly. Then he falls down on the earth. After it, the scene cuts here. Michael's cameraman tells him, "None can bring out this voice like you." During the therapy, but Michael doesn't believe this. He says that maybe there is a fault in the camera. The cameraman doesn't agree with it. So he decides that he will no longer do this work. Michael himself starts doing his recording. Michael walks at night. He wasn't in his senses. He goes to his sister's room and touches her to awake her. Then we see the changed color of Michael's eyes. He was totally possessed, implying that the demon was compelling him to do this. Michael's daughter comes to him and says, "I have seen a monster in my dream." Michael asks him, "How is that monster looks?" His daughter says, "It looks like you." She claims, "Father, I believe that monster is you." Michael makes her understand that, "I am your father, I will not harm you." One day, Michael finds a dead bird in the garden and finds a demon standing in the room upstairs. Michael goes inside to check his daughter and sister. His sister says to him, "We are almost fine." The echoing voices in Michael's mind were now audible to him. It means the voices were saying something to him. Michael realizes that something dangerous has happened to him. Being irritated, Michael says to that voice, "Please leave me alone, will you please leave? If you exist in reality, so please leave. I will gladly accept you." Then Michael hears a voice saying, "No," which means "I will not leave." Michael's image appears on the screen and tries to make him scared. It looks like there is someone else inside the screen. To seek help, Michael moves to the paranormal expert, who told him that he has taken a demon's help to get rid of his father. He discovers that the paranormal expert has died. Then he asks the father if I want to undergo an exorcism. But the father refuses to help him while saying that the church does not perform exorcisms. Michael moves to that funeral director. The director also refuses Michael, while saying there is your fault in it. After it, Michael goes to that couple but they also refuse to help him. Michael's self-control was slipping. He entered his daughter's room with a knife. To kill her, he was possessed completely. He wasn't in his senses. The next day, Michael's sister finds their dog dead on the bed. Michael asks his daughter and sister to move to their friend's home because the church refuses to do an exorcism. Michael begins to perform exorcism on himself. Doing exorcism is not so easy, especially for that person who didn't believe God ever. While performing the ritual, the Bible in Michael's hand catches fire. An entity appears in the room and hits Michael here and there in the room. That entity has completely possessed Michael's body. Michael is forced to make a ritual star on his chest by the entity. The very next day, Michael has no recollection of the pain he felt while sewing his chest. Michael stabs that needle in his finger. Even then he doesn't feel the pain. The voice, again and again, asks Michael to kill his daughter. But Michael refuses this. Michael follows a stranger woman one night to kill her, and the demon will not harm his daughter. But he couldn't kill that lady, but he killed the man who was sleeping at the roadside. Michael does not want to do more loose because he has no control over his body. He reaches home, locks himself with a handcuff and throws the keys at a far distance. The next morning, waking up, he sees he was released and the things in the house were messed up. Something was written on the walls with blood and the symbols as well. There was a ritual star on the land. Then Michael sees the recordings on the TV. Here the last night scene was shown, how Michael got released. Actually, Michael's cameraman came to his home, but at that time there was a demon in Michael's body. That demon has possessed Michael's body completely. By cameraman, the demon has wisely released its handcuff on Michael. Seeing it, Michael calls that cameraman. The cell phone of the cameraman rings from the upstairs room, but none was receiving the call. Michael goes upstairs and checks his daughter's room. Meanwhile, he notices the cameraman is dead and hanged on the wall. Michael feels bad seeing this, that he took someone's life. To get rid of this situation, he eats the tablets. He says in the camera, "Hope someone will find this recording, whoever will get it, share forward, tell my daughter that I love her a lot." However, the demon causes Michael to vomit. As a result, all of the medications spill out and the demon smashes the mirror. He says to Michael, "You have to kill your daughter at any cost." Here, Michael refuses to kill his daughter. In the next scene, Michael was sitting on a rocking chair and the voice echoes in his mind that, "Michael, now we are together." The next morning, Michael's sister and daughter come home. Michael holds his sister's neck. He lifts her in the air with his one hand. Due to it, the bones of her neck break. His sister dies. Then for some time, Michael comes in his real condition. He asks his daughter to run from there. Michael's daughter goes into her room to hide, and Michael goes upstairs to find her. It can be seen here that the demon has completely taken over Michael's body. The demon finds Michael's daughter. But the coin in the table starts spinning. It was the coin Michael's wife had in her hand while dying. Here Michael and that demon fight. Michael doesn't want the demon to possess his body. That's why he asks for help from his wife's soul. Later, he looks into the mirror and controls his body for a while. Seeing it, Michael jumps from the window. He dies instantly. This movie sadly concludes with Michael's death.